will slow the defense of Jordan Poole, who's in, the rookie out of Michigan. Third youngest team in the NBA, Golden State. And here we go, Chriss, with a nice feed inside coming.
Diallo dives, but Draymond Green comes up with a loose ball. Finds Chriss, and he soars for the slam.
You hold Golden State to just 3 made threes off of 19 attempts.
Now that is a bread and butter play for Golden State. You see Curry and Draymond Green running the pick and roll there.
Lead by example. He's willing to do things other people aren't willing to do.
There's the lob, and Chriss crushes it.
They're contesting the Spurs threes right now, and they haven't shot the ball well from three-point range. So that's kind of their thinking there.
Another lob. Oh, Marquise Chriss spiking that down. It's a Chriss crush. Pascal's done it with 25 as 28. Burks floater rimming out. Chriss rebound. They're just not working him right now. They're the more aggressive team. Look at the bench. The Warrior bench is up and they love it. High-fiving.
The Bay Area is just an incredible ecosystem. You've got, you know, across the Golden Gate Bridge into Marin, that whole area is Marquise Chriss knocks that one down.
Ravion Graham with the drop back, knocked away. Russell just kept coming, then he had active hands, knocked that one away, get the deflection. Chriss down the lane! Everyone get out of the way!
And we're getting word from the replay center as Marquise Chriss with the dunk, despite the fact they didn't give him the free throw.
A lot of that. Now, I'm a wings guy by nature. So, folks, when you come to a Thunder game, you have to stop by and get some wings. There's Marquise Chriss as he punches it. But in high school, you can retrieve your own loose shot or air ball in this case.
Burks, no. Willie, check that. That's Chriss on the weak side. And the Milwaukee Bucks back into the back-to-back. Chriss down the lane. That shoulder pass from Burks.
You're going to put 2 on the clock, 2 on the shot clock. Inbound pass, just beat it, and the 3 is down.
Dribble over to him and give him the ball. He's got his boy on him. That's it. 2 friends since 6 years old. And Pascal missing. Marquise Chriss, though, dropping it in. Angelo Russell with Alec Burks, Jordan Poole, Marquise Chriss, and Draymond. Now Draymond, beautiful return. Beautifully done.
Time to get back to digging in defensively again.
Chriss hammers it. Marquise Chriss.
Anderson can't finish. Tap by Chriss won't go, but a tap out rebound to Bowman. Corner 3 around and out. Offensive rebound by Chriss. Green. Lob finished by Chriss.
And that his teammates can feed off him when they see him start guarding. Now, Taylor Jenkins said if he can be a consistent spot-up shooter, great. Has some success in transition, getting out, running, drive, and kick opportunities.
Kyle Anderson, Solomon Hill will return for the Grizzlies momentarily. Green lobs it. Chriss powers it down. This by Burks. Spellman, the offensive rebound, and Chriss slams it down. Marquise Chriss.
Chriss gets the offensive rebound and hits at the buzzer. He had 33 points at halftime. The Warriors as a team had 38. Porzingis with good D, and there is Chriss with the follow tip-in.
There's Dante Exum on the floor for the 3rd time this season. Warriors take the jumper for 3. No blockout. Rebound. One more try and in.
And this is the issue with this lineup with Green at the 5, especially if he's on the perimeter.
This is the kind of game, though, Chicago continues to hang around. You may have the Warriors trying to close the game out. There's Chriss again. The roles that Willie Cauley-Stein was scuffling with, Marquise is not.
So the Heat cooling down a little bit after the scorching start. Time he scored 41 in the first quarter. Bowman on the lob. Chriss able to hammer it home.
Chriss gets it, dunks it. Nice feed from Pascal.
And he feels so comfortable in taking that type of shot.
17-12. Here is a lob and another jam for Golden State. This one from Marquise Chriss.
Better execution offensively.
There it is. Speaking of lobs, that's right on cue. Glenn Robinson III set a great back screen there.
Poole lobs it, and a wicked one-hander by Chriss.
It really was with him.
And Chriss with the steal. Marquise in a foot race. Marquise Chriss!
Yo, he is the player of the game so far. His energy.
Evans stops and pops. Jump shot. Oh, it was down and came out.
There's another one.
Another offensive rebound to 6th. And that can turn games upside down. The bucket good. Royce O'Neal tried to paint. He was swatted away. And they back it out with Robinson. Inside, I don't know what happened here. But that is, you could drive a truck and more right through it as Marquise Chriss.
But you're right, because Moutier was trying to run by. That foot just kicked out.
Oh, a little nasty on the rim. Marquise Chriss.
Burks into the air is stonewalled by Tolliver and Scow. Pascal double clutches, misses, and then cleaning it up is Chriss to lay it in.
If you look at this team on the floor right now for Golden State, it's a team that should struggle to generate points.
The lob, easy. That's a good play call.
And that was very poor. The game is tied now. Pelicans have not led. And Chriss hammering that down.
Ooh, body Jackson Hayes.
Evans could take, but the Warriors are blowing some of these early easy shots until Chriss got on the glass again.
Once he got to the basket, he's ready to challenge that next defender.
Bowman! What a steal! He's still a pest. Marquise finishing with the Chriss crush.
They're all trying to get to the basket, so you have to clog the paint up and know Gorgie Dang can shoot a little bit. And then just a beautiful play by Damian Lee.
We know Harden takes 24 shots a game, and then Westbrook takes 20. But the key is both guys average 7 assists.
Here's Chriss, back to Bowman. Bowman was a standout in Las Vegas at the G League Showcase, and it's a Showtime dunk by Chriss.
1 minute here in the first. Jacob Evans going to use that Chriss screen and attack and drop it beautifully. Nicely done. Wow. I mean, this is just amazing.
They can't go the whole game like this, can they?
Well, the lob! A Chriss crush on the feed from Bowman.
So you have to keep going back and forth. Once you turn your head, your man's going to go.
The lob to Chriss. And Kai Bowman and Marquise Chriss, they have that synergy. That's fun to watch.
And Chriss in transition gets the easy jam. Alec Burks blocked Marquise Chriss there for the follow-up. Draymond Green steps around the closeout by DeMar DeRozan. No, Marquise Chriss there for the putback.
Christian Wood trying to go back door. He does have the bounce to catch one.
Pascal, let's call it a pass. And Marquise Chriss was ready. Christian Wood, flat. Warriors are playing the D now. Possession by possession. Marquise soaring in for Chriss crush.
Chriss, and he dunks Marquise Chriss to make it 26-19, the local product.
Jason Plumlee is in, has the ball, works on Poole, stripped to the ball. Here comes Poole. Marquise Chriss is here. Here he goes. Chriss will take it in.
Pretty critical 4 minutes finishing off this quarter. You have the big lead, but Denver, they can grind back in. Now, Draymond finding Marquise. So Amari Spellman, Kai Bowman with Burks, D'Angelo Russell, and Marquise Chriss. And Burks with that quickness, and Marquise cleaning it up. There you go.
That's the three-point shooting so far. That was the first tray of the game. Burks, Chriss, Marquise Chriss. Of course, was an all-star a season ago for the Brooklyn Nets. And one of the top assist men in the league, Burks, inside for Chriss.
Well, here's the ball movement that Steve Kerr was telling Allen. The amount of information that he learns from Draymond at both ends of the floor. This is the guy going forward when they have all their guys as Chriss tips it in.
Pascal. Oh, Chriss! Out of the rafters and parachutes in. Woo!
Just an impressive game by AB.
He really was a playmaker against the Blazers. Just like that. Except this one was Damian Lee doing an Alec Burks impersonation. That's 14 made threes for the Jazz. Well, Utah blew out Sacramento. I love Chriss as the finisher with D'Angelo. I think he finished like with 22 and 7, but the Spurs are leading that game by 6. Push out Marquise Chriss. A little step around and hammer. And we talked about he used to love shooting mid-range jumpers as a player. So his team, that's a great pick and roll there. Finish like they're supposed to. You can have it. So the final 5 minutes here, and he lobbed to Chriss. Oh man! Chriss crushed.
Both go to the wood and be perfect here. 3 for 3 to start. And running the floor is Marquise Chriss.
Not sure that was designed because I saw Ben on the left side calling for the ball, but a nice read from Al.
Timeout, Sixers.
Green throwing it up, and another dunk for Marquise Chriss. A good number of easy buckets in that first half. Like that. In fact,
fake left and pulled up.
Horford, late look to Harris, interrupted by Russell.
Short pass, lead him to it. Throw it to where the defender isn't.
And congratulations, Rudy. Enjoy it. Go block some shots and dunk on somebody.
Nice block shot right there by Glenn Robinson. And Marquise Chriss puts it down. Russell with the lead. Chriss.
Oh, that's how you run the floor. We all know Chriss is an athletic finisher.
Green will orchestrate this offensive sequence. Lobbing up top to Marquise Chriss. Draymond Green now has 11 assists, and the Warriors have their largest lead. Once more to Draymond. My word.
You know what they do so well? They give themselves up.
Texas links, the sausages, chicken.
How about brisket?
I don't do the brisket.
Oh, well, that's okay. You get the ribs, I got the brisket. Whoa! And Chriss has the dunk.
Well, these Warriors, despite being undermanned, they play hard.
As lob, and Chriss with the slam. Bowman and Chriss again.
As the Lakers go back in their 2-3 zone on the side out.
Nice feed inside, wide open. Marquise Chriss.
Damian Lee is a good, solid, smart player.
Bowman again. Marquise Chriss is 5 for 5.
He's got 10 points. Damian Lee mishandles. Bowman alley-up to Chriss. Another connection between Bowman and Chriss. Tough fall away, no good. McGee trying to keep it alive. Chriss with his 7th rebound to go along with 20 points. Alley-up to Chriss. There they are again. Bowman and Chriss. Three-pointer won't go. Zach Norville. Chriss throws it down on the follow.
Big time. Draymond Green, and even the lefty layup doesn't go, but Marquise Chriss tipping it in. That is not a good feeling for Kendrick Nunn. That is quick thinking. And the lob! Remember, Marquise Chriss couldn't play for 29 other teams in the league. It's incredible. Couldn't tell if he was trying to shoot that one or pass it to Marquise Chriss. Kendrick Nunn is scuffling. He is. Cherry pick action. That's the kind of offense you're looking for. Scott Anderson, nice throwback. Oh, Chriss. He's fouled as he has the Chriss crush.
Coming into the All-Star break, especially that last game before the break, it's easy for some teams in their minds to start wondering. Meanwhile, you're facing a team that's filled with. The one thing Monty Williams talked about tonight is Chriss takes the lob on the roll to the basket.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Look, if you execute, I don't care what plays you run. If you execute, play unselfish, and play hard, good things will happen. He's putting on a dunk show right now.
Strong with that one is Draymond Green able to corral the rebound. Up top to Chriss, who flies in for the slam. Rubio on the drive, finds Bridges. McHale inside. That one gets blocked away by Chriss. Triggers a break. Poole right to the rim. Comes up short. And then Chriss.
Oh, good. And Wiggins, who's averaged about 23 points in those 3 games since being shipped over here from Minnesota. Nice pass there by Draymond Green to Marquise Chriss.
In and out it goes. Still got a good stroke. Green lays it up for Chriss. Two-handed jam for Marquise Chriss.
What Luka's looking for at the off guard to begin the game. Wiggins lob and Marquise. The calf looks pretty spry. Bogdanovich is only a 36% three-point shooter, but hits a couple, and then the Warriors get a little scared.
Great pass.
Perfect pass.
Incredible. So you know when to go.
Fox tried to set up Giles. Warriors have had 4 shots and 4 turnovers, and Chriss already has 2 dunks.
Just take advantage. Harry Giles is out of the play.
13-point game with 6:35 left here in the first half.
Yeah, close.
Nice dunk. Chriss got inside.
Whoa. They may need guard minutes tonight. Giles missing, and Chriss with the rebound.
That was well defended by Chriss. Giles tried a fake handoff. That didn't work. And it worked at the other side.
You know it's coming. A little Chriss crush.
Yeah.
Draymond Green is back from a pelvic injury. Gets the ball and to the open Chriss.
He said a huge benefit was being able to be a spectator and watch LeBron do everything he does.
Oh, now a beautiful pass from Bowman to set it up for Chriss. Chriss.
Wiggins rising up, won't get it, but Chriss on the follow slam.
What are you going to do when he draws a double team? You flash to the middle, be aggressive, attack the basket, move it around. Got to take advantage. That's how you do it.
Look at Pascal throw the lob to Chriss there.
He's doing just fine as a happy department. He's doing okay.
Tom Haberstroh comes up here. Warriors got all the momentum. Look at this.
The push ahead to Chriss. The Warriors have tied the game. A lot of reasons to like him. Wiggins, he took the defense and gave Chriss the easy one.
Yeah, Pashnik's stepped up.
Shot clock at 7, Hachimura. Wiggins good defense, and that shot is short. And there's Chriss running the floor.
You could see that coming from a mile away, and watch Toscano did.
13 and 48 on the road, just 6 and 24. They're struggling. You know, they're dealing with injuries, and the first play is a dunk inside. Marquise Chriss. They've doubled up the Warriors, 33 to 16. And bad pass. Intercepted. But once again, the cutter. They're in a zone. A cutter's going to get a layup. As the Nuggets take a 72 to 61 lead. Millsap's got 10 of the 12. Three-pointer on the way, and the follow is good. Murray and Wiggins. And Chriss puts it away.
The opening 2 minutes and 12 seconds. He was 4 for 4 from the field. He set the tone of the Raptors went on to win. Coming out of the timeout, Curry hooks up Marquise Chriss.
Think about the games that Kawhi missed last year. Because of load management. 22. They were 17 and 5. Nice pass there from Pascal to Chriss.
Last 9 games, Reggie, he's been averaging 15 a game. It was tipped inside. Lee, hold on, here comes Chriss.
Chriss underneath, battling, got it back. Boy, he's a real pogo stick going up for the rebound. And 3 for a quarter for Marquise Chriss. Without Josh Richardson, missing 3 starters, but leading. Oh, say it with your chest.
Come on now. That's a heck of a move right there.
Andrew Wiggins kicks it out. Damian Lee.
Nice.
Chriss finishing the job.
For Steve Kerr and GM Bob Myers and the rest of the Warriors organization. The drive to the rim, tip in goes, and it's Chriss following the play.
Steve Kerr's in his 6th year. He's never coached anything close to a normal NBA.